There we are.
It's working.
Hi, everybody.
It's the Christmas magic.
Yeah.
And
it's not working here, though.
Yeah, let me get this going. Hello, Soul Tribe.
Hi, everybody. Happy 15th.
Spiritual
December 15th.
Saturday. I'm like, what time? What day is this? It's a Saturday.
Because it's
there we go.
My baby girl's
Aww.
10-month birthday today. So happy 10 months, Amelia Jane.
Aww.
My little precious.
She's adorable.
Adorable. And I'm not prejudiced.
Not at all. Biased, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Biased. Yeah, not prejudiced.
We knew what you meant.
All right.
Okay, you guys. I have a big announcement to make.
Aloha hoy.
Oh,
hi, Tiff.
aloha, Roxanne. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
Okay, I have a big announcement.
Okay.
Guess what's coming next weekend? A week from today.
Our show?
And our next art unveil.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So it's actually an angel that you guys might have seen before, but it's newly painted, and it's going to have a message from Angus.
Awesome.
So it's kind of like a new release,
yeah.
even though some of you have seen it before. So I'm kind of excited about it. Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing birthmarks.
Yeah, she's still concentrating on birthmarks. Do you want me to start off with the angel while we're waiting?
Well, first I wanted to say something too, now that Sammy's on there. I just want to have everybody send Sammy prayers because her bird died. And she's had that bird forever, Sharon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To hear that. You know, I got to show her Handriel. Because Handriel is the angel that met your little Sharon, is it? Okay, let's find Handriel for Sammy.
So let's say prayers for Sammy.
Yeah,
Sharon is fine. She's on the other side. Yeah,
this is Handriel, the archangel that helps animals. And Sammy, if you see down near his feet, there's a clock. Yeah. And so just wanted you to know that Handriel is the angel that met your little bird, and because our pets go right to God, but it still hurts.
Oh, heck yeah, she's been with her forever.
Feathery friend.
I even met Sharon.
Really?
Yeah, when I stayed at Sammy's house to do regressions, like eons ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Sammy kept wanting to put Sharon on my finger, and I'm kind of like going, I'm a cat person actually.
Oh, yeah.
So I let her, and she goes, no, she's very sweet. And I go, okay. And she bit me.
She knew you were a cat person.
But she did not do it hard. It was just a little,
it was a love bite, as they say.
Yeah, I'm smelling fear here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's very sweet. Yeah.
And she'll be waiting for you when you get home, Sammy, a long time from now.
Yeah.
But she can visit you at night.
She visits her all the time.
Yeah.
And I told her that she's on the other side. Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose.
She's on this other side with Sammy's lion. So Sharon is not hanging around with birds. She's hanging out with her lion.
Oh, that would be comforting to hear.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Because when I lost my little critter, her name was Critter. It was my little dog. So I understand. It's painful. I was really sad because I had a critter forever when I was growing up. Oh yeah. Speaking of growing up and on the farm. Hi, Mom. I know my mom's watching.
Hi, Mary. I'm trying to.
And maybe my brother. Oh, Alma, you made it!
Hi, Alma.
Hooray. We have on our spiritual potpourri page the picture of our
first little
mini retreat. Yeah. Oh, speaking of mini retreats, so we have a mini retreat. I hope that some of you can make it. It'd be great if all of you can make it, but I know some of you are pretty far away, like Alma. You're in Mexico. But hopefully some of you can make it to our next mini retreat, and we are hoping to do it in South San Francisco, thanks to Tiffany's mom.
Yeah.
So, Nora. Yeah. But yes, so we're hoping to do it in South San Francisco because, like Tiffany pointed out,
there's places to go there.
Places to go while you're here for the spiritual retreat. And that's going to be in April. You can check it out on our website. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. So while Vera is working on a birthmark question, I just wanted to show you guys the angel of light, and it kind of goes along with the topic that we have today in our video, but maybe I'll read it to them while you're working.
Okay.
This will give her a minute. Okay, so it kind of goes along with the theme that's going to come up later, but this works out perfectly. So the angel of light, this is the write-up that comes with the angel. It's a description that comes on the back, and this is what it represents. So I'm just going to read it to you. So, did you know that you are a spark of the divine? As a child of God, you have a shard of God within you, which is your unique soul. And with it, is your soul's light. And I don't know if you can see, but she's holding up a lantern. And it's supposed to represent. This is the angel of light. So it's like the light of your soul. It's like a representation. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'll put her back there. Okay, stay. Okay. Anyways, so your soul's light is like an expression of your essence. God's light is so magnificent, it manifested as the white light of the Holy Spirit from which the angels were created. So light encompasses everything that is good. So too, your light is a manifestation of your innate goodness. We can't see it with the human eye, but it registers on the retina. And Jesus said, "Don't hide your light under a bushel basket." This is referring to the light of your soul. When you feel good about yourself, you are shining. And it's a part of loving and accepting yourself. Then you can give it out to others. That positivism which you exude is the light that can diminish any negativity around you. And when we say that, it's not that we have negativity within us. It's just negativity that we can pick up on or is in the environment from others and that kind of thing. So that's the light that can diminish any negativity around you to where it doesn't bother you as much. This angel of light is a golden key angel. Her lantern, like I was telling you before, represents the light you bring into this world, which can be dark at times, obviously. And she inspires you to never let anyone tread on your soul, but to shine through feeling good about who you are. So that's the angel of light. All right, so let's jump in. And
okay, well, I just want to do another reminder.
Great.
You guys want to have your birthmark analyzed, I guess you could call it. Please give me information. I can't get it if you just say, what was that one? I have a heart-shaped red birthmark.
Yeah.
Okay, but where is it? Because that makes a difference.
Yes.
So more information would help.
Exactly. Is it tiny? Is it bigger? What side is it on? Where is it located?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just saying the right side, is it on the right shoulder? Is it on the right leg? You know, where on the leg? That kind of thing. The more details and the more detailed information that you can get to them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Was there anything else that we wanted to tell them?
Just that if you're gonna ask questions and you're on our website, there is a fee. So if you want something answered on YouTube, then you put the question on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to it. Some we don't, some we do. We try to do the best we can. But with so many coming in, it's getting really challenging, huh?
Yeah. And then of course Vera touches on your information, but when you have a reading with her or a letter question or advice from Angus on the other side, it's going to be far more in-depth information.
Yeah.
So, and that's what she meant by it costs money on our website.
Well, yeah, because it's a service. It's
exactly.
a fee. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Thanks for the information, because I should have said that.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be in South San Francisco.
It's a great location because
That's
guess what, Alma? It's right by the airport. It's near the airport, so that makes it easy for everybody to just fly on in. Oh, hi, Dodie. Hello to you. Okay, and
where do you see Dodie?
She's right there.
Oh, right there. Hi.
Yeah. All right. So, Kelly Ripa.
Well, mostly it's Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest.
Kelly's in it.
She's in it.
Yeah. So what I got about Ryan Seacrest is that I don't know where he was exactly from, but they were dark skinned, not black, but darker skinned. I was thinking India, but I'm not really, that part I'm not really getting. But him and his mother and father migrated to England.
So this is Ryan Seacrest's past life.
Past life.
Okay.
And Kelly Ripa was his mother in that lifetime, and he had, what would you call it? Is it giantism, or he just grew to be really, really tall? He was like over 7 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that is giantism.
Yeah, something, because he was, giant.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the picture of the gentleman who was in Ripley's, believe it or not, world record, I think it was, and he died young because of that.
Yeah, he died young too.
And then Andre the Giant had that too.
And he lived longer than most.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Because he was, But anyway, they went to England and, to get a better life, that kind of thing. But when he kept growing and growing, the father was not having it. He thought he was a freak. He didn't want him. He wanted Kelly to put him away somewhere because he was embarrassed. But Kelly actually treated, I'm just going to say Ryan because I don't know what
his name wasn't that live.
Not offhand right now, but she treated him like he could do anything. Like he was an average kid with, just ordinary kid. It was, so she taught him that, he could do whatever he wanted in life. It didn't matter if he was short, tall, whatever.
See, I love that attitude.
Yeah.
When, we're all different in different ways, but especially when it comes to a way that is very noticeable, right?
Yeah.
Because that's a very noticeable, physically noticeable way, because he's so much taller. Exactly. And that she treated him so, normal.
Yeah,
that's
there's nothing wrong with you. You're
so
just taller.
He had the negativity from his father, but his mother
and
was
from
very
other people,
right.
But, because of Kelly's love and acceptance and there's nothing wrong with you, plus he had this really, hi David, had this very sweet personality as this person. But when the father left, they didn't have any money. He left,
So he left them.
Yeah, he left them. So he joined the circus so he could get his mom some money.
Right, to make it.
Yeah, and eventually she went with him in the circus. So
I can see that.
Yeah, because she took care of him and that kind of stuff. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. So just in case if you don't know, Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest are the hosts of, is it Good Morning America? Is that what it is?
No.
Morning with,
it's Kelly and Ryan show.
So it's just called Kelly and Ryan show? Okay. But that's interesting. Now.
But he was he had this perfect personality. He was kind. He would turn people around that would be bullying him and to where they really liked him.
Really?
So he was a huge hit in the circus. And I don't see that the circus went very far. I don't know, how they would go all over the country, but I don't know if this one was just stationary and stayed at the same place all the time or just moved a little bit. But there was something that happened. I don't know if it was in the circus. It seems like it's in town, that there was a fire. And Ryan helped these people escape from the second floor because they were just jumping to him.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
Yeah, and so he was big hero, and they did a little parade for him.
It just resonates.
Yeah, it gave me chilly willies too.
Because you know what's so neat about that? He was so different, but it was in his chart to he embraced it.
Yeah.
And it was this amazing blessing that he charted to be that, and he saved people's lives with his,
because he was so tall.
With his, they might have thought at first it was an abnormality or he was looked at it like that, but it was his gift.
Yeah,
and he saved people with his gift.
Exactly.
That is just so
pretty
awesome.
Cool, huh?
It is. It's so awesome. That's so interesting. That's why I wanted to do this Angel of Light, is to embrace what makes us different.
Yeah,
and it's just so cool.
Yeah.
That's just super neat.
That's neat, huh?
Yes, because it was just, here he embraced that and he saved these people.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story, actually.
And he would call her Amma.
Oh,
Amma.
That's so cute. Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah.
That's really neat. Wow. And
yeah,
that's
the
really
bravery.
Cool. And it's so neat because if you watch him, I'm sure you probably have, but he seems so nice and interesting.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Do you see that same chemistry between them on air?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. But I actually thought that maybe she was more like a sister kind of, because that's the vibe I get when I'm watching them. But no, she was his mother in that lifetime, and she was tiny.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
she is in this life.
Isn't she? She is.
Really
yeah,
small.
she's very small
and
petite.
Yeah, petite, and they're pretty close, aren't they? Because I was watching them the other day, and it seemed like they
seem like they're very close.
Yeah, because he said that whatever she gets her husband, he knows he's getting the same thing.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, so they're together again in just different venue, but it's still, where they're.
That's neat.
Yeah, with people.
Was it a part of her decision to bring him onto the show? Or was it more of a producer's type of decision?
I know they had like I don't know if you call it a casting call, but they had different co-hosts, and then they picked the one. Yeah. So I'm sure he was really cool. Picked. Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't really know. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
So I thought that was
cool.
very
tall in that life.
Super tall.
In this life, he's pretty short?
Yeah, because he's always making fun of himself.
Really?
Yeah.
But isn't that neat, you guys? Because he's using his levity, and it's like he embraced it again.
Yeah, because he talks about going and buying clothes in the boys section. Because Kelly would say, well, I do too.
But see, isn't that a great attitude? It's like turning that into a positive and embracing it, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
We all have things that make us different. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not to be ashamed of it, but to embrace it and just
And if you wonder why you chart certain things, like why would I chart being a giant? Well, guess what? You saved a bunch of people.
Exactly.
So there's a reason that we chart what we chart.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes when we look back, it could be things that we just charted that were difficult relationships or scenarios that we went through, but then later we take that and we turn it into positive by helping other people with it.
Yeah.
And helping them out of whether it's depression or whatever it is that we went through, and that's why we chart these things. It's pretty cool, actually. Wow, that's neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we move on to birthmarks?
Sure.
Okay, so let's do it.
I'm going to get some water real quick.
You are allowed.
I forgot to
water break. Okay, while she's getting water, I want to tell you guys a story. My mom grew up on a farm out in the middle of nowhere, and she said that when she went to elementary school for the first time, they didn't have a water. Well, they had a water fountain, but on the farm they used to use a water bucket. So then they found the water fountain, and so when she was in school for the second year, and the new kids came in. And she's like, where's the water bucket? My mom's like, no water bucket, it's a water fountain. Okay, that's my water bucket story. All right. So, we're going to move on to a birthmark question. And the first one is, do we want to start off with Aman Pri?
Oh, yeah, I got a tag alert back here.
Yes. Okay. All right, so I'm not sure if I'm saying this viewer's name properly, but Aman Pri. Okay. You want me to read the whole thing? It's kind of long. All right.
Sure.
I have some birthmarks I've always wondered about. I have one on my right shoulder at the top of my arm, a light brownish small looking circle. Looks kind of like a tulip or maybe a heart. And on my upper right arm, I have two beauty marks, one on the inside and one on the outside. If you were to connect all three of them, it would look like a triangle. I don't know if the placement of my beauty marks have any significance to the birthmark right above. So I'm going to stop there and see.
Because it may not seem like it's a significance, but it is to me, even though it might not sound like it.
Vera was given the look
to husband.
Yeah, to husband.
Okay, so let's see. She has that. Okay, so she let's see. Oh, she had a past life as an Aztec in Mexico.
Really?
I believe that's Aztec.
Well, that's really cool. Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, that's
right. And then she has she had that light brown. Oh, you didn't read that part yet. Anyway, she has a big light brown birthmark in the middle of her lower back as well.
That's right. She said it made her feel self-conscious.
Yeah. So she was there at the end whenever the Aztecs were conquered by, I believe, the Spanish. Spanish. Yeah. So, and they annihilated the whole civilization. There was nobody left. So it was almost as if they were there and then they disappeared overnight.
Wow.
They were just
they
gone.
Were totally annihilated.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I don't know if this, well, I got this anyway, so it might have significance, I'm not sure. But she was a teacher in that lifetime. In that, yeah. But the pyramid is for her to remember that she loved her culture, she loved her roots or whatever, you know, that civilization that she was in. And so it's just that, like, that birthmark is to remind her because of the pyramids and all that they had there.
Right.
That to remind her of the people, her people, and the love that she had for that civilization and that kind of stuff.
That's really cool. It's super neat because it's... Oh, I have a question before I finish. The one on the back.
Yeah, she was shot. A spear went through her back.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how she died. But she wants to remember that because that's, you know, the way that civilization ended. But so it's not in a negative way, but it's like, I stood up for my people. You know, she didn't like run. They were all trying to help each other. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm just getting the chills when you say that. It's a powerful, you know, isn't that amazing, you guys? These experiences that we all go through in whatever our soul's journey is, they are powerful experiences. Every single one you talk about.
Can you imagine being there at the end and, you know, just...
Yeah, and I think, too, what resonates is just that she stood up for her people and just loved them to where
she wants to remember that.
Wow.
That connection.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's one more. Now, we had a couple of more, but I didn't have enough information.
Yes.
So if Mara Bree Club...
Yeah.
She talked about her daughters are 4 years apart and they have a birthmark that matches.
Yeah, we would love to know where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another person.
Another one.
Midoriya.
She said.
A red heart shaped. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys would give us more information, we can get to you.
That would be perfect. But we do have one more to get to.
And this one is Lucia.
Lucia Navarez is asking. I have a perfectly heart-shaped birthmark on the back side of my left leg, a ½ inch low from my bottom cheek. I truly hope you can give me an answer.
Well, Lucia, you were a runner for your tribe. And whatever tribes were in the Yellowstone Park area, that's where she was from. And I can't get the tribe right now. But she was the runner. She would run and make sure that there wasn't people coming in to invade or, you know, or if other people were coming in. She would let people know if there was danger.
Oh my gosh.
You know, so she would be running. She like ran everywhere.
Did she get an arrow to the leg by any chance? I'm just guessing here.
Yeah, but it's a reminder.
Is that what it was, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was an arrow. Yeah, that got her. But somehow it severed the main artery in her leg, so she bled out. Yeah. Something like that.
Wow.
And it was just a reminder, of course, of the same thing as like the love of her tribe and how she was always trying to protect them. What you were male in that lifetime, protect them from danger. So if it's kind of like now you might have this canny sense of knowing where there's not to go down this street, you know, where there might be danger.
Or open this email.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. And you know what's really cool about that too, like you were just saying, the love of her people, it's a heart shape.
Yeah.
It's a heart shape in this life. Yeah, she chose to remember it through a heart shape. Oh, vlogs, gaming, and music. I was adopted, but I believe my adopted mother who had her biological daughter, I think they both have a birthmark on the back of their necks. I gotta go to work, so I'll watch this video later. Okay. Okay, well.
Her adopted mother who had her biological daughter,
I think
they have the same birthmark on the back of their necks. Okay, well, we'll get that next time.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do
So we'll
vlogs, gaming, music. We'll add it to our list.
Did you guys see I put like a little gray streak in my hair?
I love it. I think it looks really pretty on you, actually.
It's you can wash it out.
Yeah.
I'm just like dying to go gray. I don't know what, not gray, but like silver. But then I'm scared because I love this color.
Well, maybe you could do a little bit, like some streaks or something. Does everyone have a birthmark or something from a past life?
It just depends on how traumatic it was, or how exciting it was, or how much love there was. There's also, you can get some from current life. You may not have had it at birth, but you get it later on.
Okay, I have to share.
Okay.
All right, so this is really interesting because I have this mark in my belly button. It's a mole. And I know I've talked about it before, and Angus said, because we found out too that sometimes we can carry birthmarks from an unjust death.
Right.
And this death was unjust, I was run through from a life where the person who did it was also my ex-employer in this life. And what's interesting about it though, you guys, even it was like a mark, I guess, of strength, but it was to also help me to remember my strength in this life so that I didn't stay under the umbrella of my ex-employer's, I don't want to say karmic dome, but under their like control in this life.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I miss?
She just said she thought it was a highlight.
Isn't it pretty, Roxanne? I love it. I love it. I can't wait for you to do more.
But I don't know if I'm going to do all.
No, but you could do more, like highlights, like Roxanne just said. I think it
we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some temporary and then you can just wash it out. That would be pretty.
So that was it.
Yeah. But to answer your question, Marshila, like Vera said, it just depends. Even, Angus was telling us about some of his marks he carries. You want to hear about a couple or just one?
A couple's fine.
Okay. This is really cool. He carries a mark on the other side, but in lives too. And it's right here on his throat from when he was poisoned. Oh. In one of his favorite lives. And he was poisoned.
Where's the life?
Yeah. And then, okay, I have to share one more. If you have times, can you tell me if every human alive has a guardian angel, and if the angels ever give up trying to communicate with them, in particular with those who knowingly choose the dark side?
The dark side don't have angels.
They don't have angels. No. Exactly. They have something that's more like gargoyles.
Kind of.
If even that. Not like they're loyal to them, but it's the negative kind of energy that's around them. So it's not in a positive way. Mm-mm. But only those that have light still have angels.
Yeah.
So the ones that haven't chosen, I would imagine they still have an angel, right? Until they
decide.
Yeah, until they decide. Why did you chart any natural old age death, or did you chart someone else sending you back home? What is that? I don't understand. I'm so sorry, Roxanne. I don't get it. Why didn't you chart
any natural old age death, or did you chart someone else sending you back home? Like your own murder? Is that what you're trying to say? Or
maybe she means the mark that I was talking about. That was from a past life. Maybe she can. You know what, Roxanne? Maybe you can email us and explain, because I kind of don't get it.
Oh, there was another one. Remember we were talking about grays? When we were talking about UFOs, aliens.
Yeah.
And this, I can't remember the young man that asked us. Someone's always killing you, she said. Didn't you ever chart a natural death?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of lives where I did just die. I mean, we all chart many different types. Like, yeah. Sometimes it's just
someone's always killing you.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
But I misunderstood whenever he was talking. I thought I had my lapel. I had the other top.
Oh, the other top one.
Yeah. He was talking about aliens. I thought he was talking about gray entities.
Yeah, me too.
And I go, no, they're not gray. So I apologize. I did not understand. I was thinking more philosophy than what we're actually talking about.
Yeah. There's layers upon layers of
I know,
philosophy.
'cause I didn't know they were called grays. I just happened on it the other day.
Yeah, I didn't know.
See, I'm not that into UFO stuff.
UFO
I mean, I believe in it.
Extraterrestrials, yeah.
But yeah, because when I told you before when we were talking about it at the office, when we had the trance about UFOs, and Cardiff is supposed to be the head of the aliens on Earth.
It just sounds so funny.
I know, but it is Cardiff.
Right.
Do you remember now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Yeah. So I was with someone and we were coming back from the trance. It was late at night and we were going over the Altamont. And my friend was going, Cardiff, send us a UFO. I'm like going, no. We don't need to have that tonight. I was so afraid like a UFO was going to come and take us.
Right.
Cray.
Oh, that's entertainment.
I guess I have to be blunt.
For sure, because it's like,
yeah.
We have to make sure we're
Exactly.
clear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see you next week. The
conversation kind of went.
Yeah. No. But yeah, so it's a couple days before Christmas. Next Saturday, we're gonna have the next picture unveil.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have your famous.
Oh, my
poem.
Christmas poem. That was the night before Christmas at SE.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, well, you guys have a great
you too.
Rest of the weekend. That's really hard for me to say.
Yeah.
And the
week.
rest of the week.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today, everyone.
Love
we
you
love
guys.
you guys.
We do.
Bye.